You know, my childhood really wasn't that bad. Sometimes it got confusing though. Like, why couldn't they get a rabbit some cereal? They tease that nigga all the time. No, 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 silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. And then the rabbit on some shit like, ooh, I better try next time. If I was the rabbit, I would have made a rap song about how bad I was that I didn't get no tricks. Bitch, you wrong, give me the goddamn cereal. What? Then I don't understand why the wolf wouldn't get no Cookie Crisp. Nigga, you's a wolf. You got teeth and claws and shit. Eat them niggas. They just had to make everything so complicated. And why did they have to get rid of Steve from Blue's Clues and replace it with that nigga Joe? That reminds me, niggas in Chicago say Joe. Gangland taught that to me. Hey yo, what's good, Joe? Now back to the subject. I heard they kicked Steve off because he was doing drugs. So how we know Barney ain't molesting little children? And that nigga been around for ages. Talking about Steve went to college. Don't people do drugs in college? Nice cover up, Nick Jr. Nice. And how come there won't never no Black Red Ranger? They would always give him like black or blue or green. And Disney could make everything else but an Aristocats 2. But you could make a Lion King 2, an Aladdin 2, a Little Mermaid 2, a Pocahontas 2, a Bambi 2, a Fox and the Hound 2. Okay. Okay. How come I could never beat the Rocket Power game? You expect me to find 5 shells in 10 minutes along a 12-mile island on a skateboard? Really? Really? I remember one time I tried to do like out of the box and put like a whole bunch of boxes together, and then I went in there and I ain't see no clubhouse with pots and pans and a basketball and a drum. Do you know how upset I was? And everybody forgot about that nigga Stanley. And if you forget who he was, Stanley was the little kid with the fish named Dennis, a dog named Harry, a cat named Elsie, and he would always talk about animals, and he had 2 little black girls that was twins. I also had a Jewish friend and a Chinese girl whose name escapes me. But he talked about animals every morning. I found that interesting. Why couldn't I learn any more about capybaras and Komodo dragons and parakeets? Y'all remember when Disney Channel was Zoog Disney? They had that show, The Famous Jet Jackson. Why don't that show come on anymore? Like, they just totally threw that man to the curb. And I'm upset about it, because I love that show. I used to have like a little black suit with like silver lining going down the thing. And I used to walk in the 2nd grade hall and I was the freaking man. And this final issue has been on my mind for a very long time. Who is going to tell Dora that she could just cut across the grass and get to her final destination? Always trying to follow a path. Maybe if you was just out in the open, Swiper would steal anything that you got. Why you gotta wait on me to tell you where the thing is? You right there and you see it. That's pointless. That is why I hope Diego smack you one day. Why do I make videos like this? Like, seriously, just follow me on Twitter and subscribe to me. I'm out.